LEGO has finally released a brand new wave of city fire sets after last appearing, last year, and in 2022, and twice in 2021, and also in 2019. Okay, you get the idea. So yeah, LEGO has been producing oodles of firefighter themed sets since, well, forever. They were making fire engines before there were minifigures. In fact, Ole Kirk was cooking up fire trucks before there were even LEGO bricks. To stop producing LEGO fire trucks would almost be as bad as if LEGO stopped producing castle sets. Okay. Today we're going to take a look at the most iconic incarnations of the LEGO fire truck throughout the years. Hang on, dear viewer, because it's about to get real hot in here. Let's take a closer look. I don't know why we're doing a countdown, but we're doing a countdown. I spent something like an hour on Brickset compiling a list of all the LEGO sets that include fire trucks, and it is nothing short of ridiculous, with at least 172 entries, and that's excluding repeats, re-releases, the microscale fire trucks included in advent calendars and the like, and just the sets I probably missed. There are a lot of fire trucks, but the earliest that Brickset lists at least is set number 255 Bedford Fire Engine, released in 1958. It's one of many 1:87 scale vehicles produced during the time, and even was included in a few sets too. These days, it's quite popular amongst collectors, but the price isn't terribly absurd. It's simply finding one that's actually intact that's the challenge. It would be a pretty neat piece of LEGO history to own. But if that first entry on our list wasn't LEGO-like enough for you, you may prefer this set. 305 Fire Engine, released in 1964, and is significant as it appears to be the first brick-built fire truck. It hardly holds up to today's standards, of course, but things were a lot different back in the 60s, and there was nothing like the fancy parts designers have access to today. Even the character included in the set is constructed from standard elements. My favorite part of the kit, though, has got to be the instructions. 170 pieces in 6 simple steps. Yikes. That means the instructions are asking you to place approximately 30 bricks per step. Yeah, things were a bit different back then. The LEGO firefighting scene would be forever changed though in 1978 with the release of the first firefighter minifigures in 374 Fire Station. It's crazy to see that the fire helmet introduced here has hardly changed at all over the years. So little has changed, in fact, that the hats are still grouped under one listing at Bricklink. This set is also quite interesting because there are 2 very distinct versions, a European edition and an American edition. It was in 1981 that another essential element was introduced to the world of LEGO firefighting, the garage door piece. I honestly had no idea this element was so old, yet it's going strong after all these years, appearing in 2024 in new colors for the Friends Mansion. These pieces, of course, would go on to be a staple of LEGO fire stations, and I have a lot of great memories of attaching way too many of these pieces together trying to make the Uber garage door or something. Things got real crazy in 1983 when fire no longer found itself within the confines of the town theme. As it turns out, Fabuland had some fires that needed extinguishing too. Unfortunately, I have next to no experience with Fabuland outside of owning this epic table piece, but wow, it looks absolutely delightful, and I can see why people are completely obsessed with it. Fabuland even got a proper fire station in 1987, and at 149 pieces, it was the second largest set ever for the theme, just falling behind the 200+ piece Hospital from 1979. Even within the town theme, though, things were expanding in the fire universe. 1991 introduced the first LEGO airport fire truck. If you saw my top 5 city sets video, you know that I have a soft spot for the unique design of these trucks. I didn't know this set existed before doing this video, and gosh, I'm in love. I mean, look, it even lights up and makes noise. There haven't been many airport fire trucks since '91, but they've all been awesome in my opinion. There's even been a Technic airport fire truck. Oh, and speaking of Technic, 1995 brought about the first Technic fire engine. It even included 2 of the crazy Technic figures. The model features working steering, a raisable crane, and retractable hose. The year 2000 would give us the first, but somehow not the last, firefighting Mickey Mouse. It was too weird of a set not to include here. You may, however, be more familiar with the rather recent 2021 Mickey and Friends fire truck and station that also exists. Didn't know Mickey Mouse was so into firefighting. But the trend of weird characters fighting fires doesn't end there. Of course, we need to talk about Jack Stone. Jack Stone is the theme regarded by many as the worst LEGO theme of all time, named so for its highly specialized pieces and juniorized approach to building. I grew up with a handful of these sets though, and the Jack Stone animated movie was easily one of the most watched VHS tapes in my household back in the day. Purchasing this set set me back a whopping $4. So yeah, if you do want this set for some reason, it's not hard to get. There's a few other fire sets in the Jack Stone line, but my favorite has to be Fire Attack Team. We're not fighting fires anymore, we're flat out attacking them. Amazing stuff. After some rather lackluster fire trucks, 2005 gave us what I would consider to be the all-time best LEGO fire truck. This set is nothing short of iconic. Released as part of the first LEGO City Fire Wave, this set would actually go on to be one of the longest running LEGO sets of all time, only being pulled from LEGO.com in December of 2011, more than 6 years after it was originally released. This set looks realistic and packs in so many fun details and accessories. Crazily enough, it's the only set from my childhood that has never been dismantled. If you can only have one minifig scale fire truck, this is the one you want. Of course, we need to talk about the biggest LEGO fire station ever made, the Fire Brigade Modular Building. Fire Brigade was released in 2009 as the fourth modular building and was designed by none other than Jamie Berard. He has this to say about it: "Having a firefighter in my family really helped inspire many of the details, including the kitchen, fire truck, and table tennis. The bell is an update on a design a few of us created for a mill-yard display I helped with as a LEGO fan. Even if the building itself is the highlight, the vintage fire engine is also brilliantly designed." In 2012, a fire engine popped up in yet another theme: Disney Pixar Cars. Maybe I'm crazy, but this one is actually really quite a nice looking model. The stickers and prints certainly help a lot, but hey, I just dig it. The set these days is also weirdly expensive compared to some other car sets, so other people must like it too. 2018 finally saw a fire station appear as a part of the annual Winter Village theme. It's an adorable little building with lots of great details on the exterior. The vintage fire engine pales in comparison to the one included in Fire Brigade though. But what I do really like are the firemen who all use a new exclusive torso print. Some of the most recent fire engines have been quite extravagant though, like Boone Langston's antique fire engine from the Bricklink Designer Program. The Bricklink Designer Program allows fan models to be turned into LEGO sets, sold directly through Bricklink. A limited number of sets were made, so the model can be pretty pricey to pick up these days. I pulled some pictures from an old brick set review to give you an idea of the set's scale, which is truly impressive. The latest and perhaps one of the greatest additions to the fire truck lineup just came out in 2023. This is the LEGO Inside Tour fire engine. I was able to get in touch with a US-based Bricklink seller who very generously allowed me to bask in the set's radiance for a little while right here in the studio. The set is designed by Henrik Anderson, who has been responsible for many LEGO fire trucks over the years, including the wonderful 2005 City playset featured earlier in this video. The fire engine is based on LEGO's own classic wooden toy fire trucks from the 1940s, and Anderson has gone to great lengths to make the model as smooth as possible to replicate that wooden look. We could certainly talk about LEGO fire trucks all day. It's hard to think of a subject more fundamental to the brand than one of these shiny red engines. And with nearly 200 variations to choose from, there's a fire truck out there for everybody. Let me know if you had a favorite childhood fire set. But that's all I've got for this one. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a great life.